When Toyota redesigned its full-size Tundra pickup for 2022 after 14 years of selling the same basic model, it opted for evolution rather than revolution. It doesn't change the big pickup status quo, though it also doesn't follow the domestic pickup truck blueprint exactly. For one thing, it's the only full-size pickup in the half-ton segment without an optional V8 engine. Powered exclusively by a twin-turbocharged V6, the base version of the engine comes with either 348 or 379 horsepower, depending upon the model, while the more powerful hybridized variant produces 437 horsepower with 583 pound-feet of torque. Every Tundra employs a 10-speed automatic transmission with either rear or four-wheel drive. Unlike domestic pickups, there's no automatic four-wheel drive system available. The Tundra comes as either an extended or crew cab, and offers a 5.5-, 6.5-, or 8.1-foot bed depending on cab size and trim. Its 7 tiers of equipment cover the needs of worksite, business, off-road, and suburbia, where a dressy interior is required. This Texas-made truck has a Longhorn-sized optional infotainment screen that measures 14.0 inches wide. The major redesign in 2022 brought a new coil spring rear suspension, which gives it a comfortable ride. Other trucks that utilize leaf springs bounce and jiggle more. A 12,000-pound max towing capacity is impressive, but it's not as high as what the Ram 1500, Chevrolet Silverado 1500, or Ford F-150 offer. What's new for 2023? As the Tundra was just redesigned last year, Toyota keeps its full-size pickup mostly the same for 2023. New this year for the SR5 trims the SX Appearance Package that adds black and dark gray design elements to the Tundra's exterior and interior trim. The SX package includes dark gray 18-inch wheels, black door handles, body trim, rear bumper middle section, and darkens the rear 4x4 badge. The interior accents are also changed to black, and the Tundra door badges are removed. The SX package can be added to white, silver, gray, or black exterior paint options. The 2023 Tundra has a higher starting price than its domestic rivals. However, the Toyota's entry-level SR trim has more desirable standard features, including a 379 horsepower twin-turbo V6 and a coil spring rear suspension. Coil spring rear suspension is also standard on the Ram 1500. We think the one to get is the SR5 with the TRD off-road package that brings an electronically locking rear differential, unique wheels, upgraded suspension, and other additions: engine, transmission, and performance. The 2023 Tundra is the only full-size pickup truck that's not available with a V8 engine. Instead, it's only offered with a twin-turbo V6 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine comes in 3 different potencies. On the base SR trim, the non-hybrid engine develops 348 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. Otherwise, it makes 389 horses and 479 pound-feet. At our test track, our non-hybrid limited test truck delivered a 6.1 second 0 to 60 mph time. The hybrid version features an electric motor integrated into the transmission, which allows pure electric driving at low speeds. The combination generates a combined 437 horses and 583 pound-feet and trimmed the 0 to 60 mph time. Domestic automakers have a monopoly on the full-size pickup truck segment, but the 2022 Toyota Tundra appeals to a slightly different audience, particularly those loyal to Toyota. Most half-ton pickups have a sturdy, albeit antiquated, leaf spring rear suspension. The Tundra features coil springs out back that make it ride and drive much better than most. Plus, it can still tow up to 12,000 pounds and comes standard with a suite of driver assists. Unlike its domestic rivals, the Tundra isn't available with a V8. Gasp! The lone engine option is a twin-turbo V6, but it's available with a hybrid system that's good for 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. With a cabin that's considerably prettier than its predecessor and an infotainment system that offers a 14.0-inch touchscreen, there are numerous reasons the 2022 Tundra has the goods to take on the Americans. What's new for 2022? Toyota gives the Tundra a much-needed, total redesign after the previous generation went largely unchanged since its debut in 2007. Although it was refreshed for the 2014 model year, it struggled to steal sales from domestic half-ton rivals such as the Ford F-150, the Ram 1500, the Chevy Silverado 1500, and the GMC Sierra 1500. The new Tundra still isn't expected to outsell any of those alternatives, but its myriad improvements should make it much more competitive and desirable when it reaches dealerships this winter. A new top-of-the-line capstone trim level features 22-inch wheels, flashy chrome, and a full suite of fancy features. The 2022 Tundra has a higher starting price than its domestic rivals. However, the Toyota's entry-level SR trim has more desirable standard features, including a 379 horsepower twin-turbo V6 and a coil spring rear suspension. We think the one to get is the SR5 with the TRD off-road package that brings an electronically locking rear differential, unique wheels, upgraded suspension, and other additions. Engine, transmission, and performance. The 2022 Tundra is the only full-size pickup truck that's not available with a V8 engine. Instead, it's only offered with a twin-turbo V6 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine comes in 3 different potencies. On the base SR trim, the non-hybrid engine develops